Tonight on Gopher Football with Jerry Kill, get the latest direct from Coach Claeys.
And anytime you're on the road, I mean, that's the goal. Hey, let's get this thing in the fourth quarter. We got a chance to win the ball game, and then you got to make those plays.
And we put the spotlight on running back Roderick Williams.
Roderick Williams Jr. stepping right into the free to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Minnesota Golden Gophers, 36 yards, touchdown.
And we revisit Mitch Leidner's pineapple accuracy from his days at Lakeville South.
Pretty sure I won this drill, if I remember correctly. Yep.
You're very good at hitting pineapples.
It's your weekly look inside Golden Gopher football, and it starts right now. Welcome to the latest edition of Gopher Football with Jerry Kill. It's your weekly look inside the Golden Gopher football program, and I'm your host, Natalie Nias. The bye week has come and gone, and the Gophers have been going hard in practice to prepare themselves for the second half of the season. With a 4-2 record, the Maroon and Gold are ready to continue their Big Ten schedule this weekend when they host the Northwestern Wildcats. For an inside look at your Golden Gophers, Mike Max joins defensive coordinator Tracy Claeys in the Hall of Fame room.
Thanks, Natalie. Of course, Tracy Claeys, the acting head coach. She coached the team against Michigan and will serve in that same role until further notice. Coach, obviously a little bit more definitive in Coach Kill coming out and the statement that, hey, as of now I'm on leave of absence, and at least you knew then to game plan as the head coach. How does it change things?
You know, there'll be a little bit of difference, but not a lot. In the fact of, you know, we always spend Mondays doing the majority of our game plan from the team's last game on Saturday from Northwestern's Wisconsin game, and then you know, I have to build in a little bit of time to where I'll spend a little bit of time with the offense tomorrow morning after they've looked at them and decide what they're going to do. You know, just, I mean, to give me an idea of where they think they can attack and game plan with the quarterbacks and how we're going to handle that situation. And so, but besides that, we all have a job to do, and we'll all approach it as if coach is there. Knowing that he, you know, right now we'll plan like he's not going to be there. I plan on coming down out of the box.
Yeah, you're coming from the booth to the box, down to the sidelines. Are you concerned about that?
You know, the thing that's funny, the biggest difference people is the way I organize a game plan. You know, is I'll have to have some of my charts in front of me and something that's waterproof in case you would get rain, and just little things like
you hadn't thought of.
Right, little things like that. You know, I was on the boundary probably, you know, the first 4 years I was a coordinator, I was on the boundary, and so it's nothing new for me, but just the way I organize my charts and what I do, I'll have to have differently.
Matt Limegrover, the offensive coordinator, told us last week this is a kind of a snapshot week where you take a picture of the season and you say, you self-scout and say, what is it we're not doing, what is it we're doing? What came out of that?
You know, obviously on defense was the third down stuff, so we spent a lot of time on third down and tweaking it with our injuries of, you know, some things that find out what the kids we are going to play with, what they are going to do good. And so that's where we spent most of our time, is spending on third downs. And you know, so I think the kids are more comfortable with that. I have a better feel for when we do have to substitute, you know, what we'll do on third downs. And so it was a very productive week. It really was. And I know the kids feel good about their bodies physically. They're able to get their legs back under them. And I think academically we were able to get some things done, caught up. So, you know, those are the things that you try to do in an off week along with the recruiting aspect. And so in our eyes, we were very successful at doing what we wanted to do. And now we'll turn our focus back towards playing games again.
What you talk about mindset, though? I mean, what about the mindset from a motivational standpoint? You're 0-2 in the Big Ten. You win your first 4. Now you start to question yourself a little bit. How do you gather these kids in a room? And I know this is what coaching is all about sometimes, and convince them not just the X's and O's, but that you're good enough to compete in this league, and we expect to win.
Well, it's all about, you go back and you look at the plays from Michigan and the things that you have gotten accomplished, and everybody can see in there, you know, they know, had we played better against Michigan on defense on third downs. You got a ball game that's 14, right around 14 points is what they're going to score in the fourth quarter. And anytime you're on the road, I mean, that's the goal. Hey, let's get this thing in the fourth quarter. We got a chance to win the ball game, and then you got to make those plays to win the ball game. So I think our kids, I mean, really, they feel good about what we're doing. We stopped the run better against Michigan on the defensive side of the ball, and we know that we just got to execute a little bit better on third down from a pass rush standpoint and from a coverage standpoint. We got to make a few plays. So I don't get the sense that our kids are questioning whether they compete or not, but and I think they have a better understanding of what we got to do to clean some things up in order to win those ball games.
When we return, Mike Max will join Coach Claeys in the film room to preview this weekend's matchup with the Northwestern Wildcats.
You're going to have to be able to complete the ball and on the play actions. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 guys there in the box.
And still to come, an exclusive preview of Brick by Brick, an all-access behind-the-scenes web series about your Golden Gophers.